Barnwood. I'm just out here doing my job, and I thought I'd include everyone because I'm working on a YouTube video right now, having to tic-tac. Anyways, I'll take you outside here because you won't be able to see very well. So who do I have on here today? I wonder who's gonna pop on. This is totally just off the cuff. We'll see here. I'll stay on here for a little bit and see if we can't get some people on here. I'm kind of interested about this whole live thing. All right, what do we got here? I'm gonna flip you around. So check it out. We're getting rid of some wood waste, all right? Yes, this is live fire. I'm gonna take my gloves off here. Sorry about the shaky camera, but I'm walking through like snow up over my boots anyways. But check this out. So this is the part about salvaging barnwood that no one talks about. And that's all the extra work, right? You always see all these, hold on, here, flip you around. You always see coffee tables, etc. Right? Here, I'll try and make it so the wind's not getting us. Coffee tables, dining room tables, etc. But no one really talks about all the work that goes in to get this wood. And the wood that isn't salvageable, something has to happen about it. That's this right here. So one of our videos is kind of explaining a little bit of, some tips when having your own fire when salvaging barnwood, because this is like the tried, tested, and true way of disposing of wood waste. I mean, whew, can you feel that? No, you can't, eh? I can. I'm gonna back up here. That's all Douglas fir that's burning. You can see what am I doing this for? Here you go. All right, you can see all the green in there. That's actually tin. So that's the lead paint on the tin. That's what I'm thinking it is. Here, see what I mean? Oh. There you go. Hey, welcome. Yeah, so when getting rid of wood waste, this is how you do it. And there's a few things that, people should consider when doing this, especially if you haven't had your own fire before, or maybe you've had fires, it's just you're looking for some tips. Well, one good tip is to definitely have a fire extinguisher local to you. Check your RM, whoever that may be, or that's for us, that's a municipality, and just check the rules if there's a burn permit that has to be taken out. Make sure that you got the right weather. Like today, I don't know, hopefully the wind's not too bad there for you guys and blocking the quality of the sound. But checking out the weather, one thing to really pay attention is the wind. We got a little bit of a breeze here, which is helping stoke the fire and burn a little bit faster. But everything's blowing from the north and we couldn't ask for anything better. We got some bulrushes back behind, but they're so far back there, and this fire, yeah, she's burning hot. Like you can tell, like it's burning hot, eh? Like this wood here comes from a building, it was established 1913. So like this stuff is dry. But even the black smoke, like it's burning clean, burning really clean. Of course, there's some other stuff in there too, like I was mentioning. But yeah, so we're making a YouTube video. And I thought that I would go live and just try it out, and hopefully we got good service here. Yeah, it's a really good day. This is like the perfect day to burn on. I mean, it just snowed last night, and so everyone's at home. It's a Saturday, everyone's at home shoveling snow. And we got some really nice, kind of foggy almost, right? Like the visibility is low, so it's a really good time to have a fire too. I call it the oh my god squad. The ones that see a fire and then just call 911. Which actually, it's another tip too, is just let the local fire department know what you're doing. So if you do get a phone call like that, well, they can give you a call and be like, hey, what's up? And you'll be like, just roasting wieners. She's a small pile. She's getting a lot smaller. You can see back behind, that's another part of the structure, but we moved everything out of the way over to here. And we got kind of little separate piles so it can be a nice controlled burn and we don't have to worry about anything getting away from us. So yeah, YouTube video coming out. Hey, if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, you should. It's the Den Authentic Barnwood. We're all about the sourcing, salvaging, reclaiming of antique wood, including do-yourself type project build mode and tool reviews. Today, it's all about fires. Is there anything that you guys want to know? I can see some comments. Right on. Yeah, everyone's okay. Everyone's all right. This feels so good. That heat coming off of here is awesome. Now, how far would you say that I'm back? I don't know, 20 feet maybe? Check this out. I don't know if my camera picks it up or not. You can see the snow, a little bit of contour, kind of streaking. Yeah. That's the heat from that old Douglas fir right there. So, yeah, so this is the end of our project. We finished this project quite some time ago now, and and we're waiting for a nice winter day to get rid of the wood waste, right? So it wasn't in the summertime grass or something like that where things might get out of hand. So everything's good. We're just in Manitoba right now. That's kind of close to home base for us, down in the southwest corner. We're just above the US border, not too far. I don't know, like a home base is like maybe 10 minutes north of the border, so we're down in the corner. But this is burning down really, really nice, and that's what I was hoping. So, yeah, if you, yeah, hey Junko, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know, I should show you something else here actually since we're here. You want to see something cool? Something vintage. This is a grain cleaner actually, because these were grain elevators at one time, right? So like that's what's left of the grain elevator, and there's a little bit more. We've salvaged a lot of it and dispersed it across Canada, mostly Western Canada. But here, look at this. Okay, I'm doing this for you guys. I'm getting booters every time I go in here. But check this thing out, right? So this is a grain dryer. Now this thing, like I said, was 1913. This was put in well after that. I'd say this is probably in the 30s. But check out some of that hardware, right? Like that's the stuff there that turns projects from like whatever you buy off the shelf at Home Depot to the real deal. We got some down here. Yeah, so these are some of the things, like I haven't done anything with this yet because I just love that tin, right? Like there's something that we can do with that. I just don't know what yet. So till then, here it sits, kind of like my trophy. Yeah, so that's the other thing about having a fire like this. Metal, since we're talking about it. This is like the best way to get wood off of metal. So when you're out there taking apart an old building and this is what you got left, it's a deadly way to get rid of the wood off the metal and just clean that metal right out. Just toss it right in the fire. That includes like hinges off the doors. And even when everything's all done and everything's all cleaned up and you go pick up all the metal out of there, by magnet preferably, but you can do it by hand. Sorry, you guys played me out walking through the snow. But the metal, right? So you can just pick up those hinges and they work just as good as they did when you threw them in. And yeah, so that's how we do it a lot of the times. So I'm going to, I just keep giving you guys the same view, but I mean, it's tough to walk around here. Yeah, is there anyone out there that's taking apart an old building or maybe interested in doing something like that? Let me know in the comments here. Hey, what's it like for wind noise? Someone let me know. Yeah, vortex, sure. Let me know. You got a lot of wind noise on your side? Ah, perfect. Right on. Good. Yeah, like I got my other camera there. I'm almost ran out of battery. Like it's minus 12 here right now. That's Celsius. So I'm not sure what that is Fahrenheit, but like cold enough that I'm almost out of battery. But I mean, then again, I just made like a complete YouTube video. Pretty much. I don't know. You never know if you missed anything, but you try and get it all, like say it all when it's happening, because there's no way that I can relive this fire. Yeah, pretty good. Hey, I'll check out some of the other things that we saved. This was before, well before. So this, what we're looking at over there, once we get there, this is some of the salvaged wood that we have left out of here, just separate on pallets. Now this is firewood. I mean, it could be yourself type wood, but it's basically firewood. It's another pile. The reason why, like all these piles here came from the bins right here. And these bins, 1, 2, of course there's not much because you're looking at the rest of it stacked here. But that's Douglas fir. But the problem is, no, not cold at all. And it's petrified all the time because of the elements, right? The wind, rain, the temperature shifts, all of that over the years. So I thought I was into a jackpot of wood. I thought I'd try and turn it down into firewood, which I thought was a really good idea. But no one seems to want this stuff for firewood for some reason. Out here where I live, like it burns good, but the people that try to say that it burns too hot, I don't know if that's a thing or not, or maybe they just didn't want to buy any more from me. I don't know. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, just lost everyone. Service. That's service. So I just lost a ton of people. I live out in God's armpit, like I was saying, middle of nowhere. The service is just brutal, but the personality's good. Yeah, we're just having a fire out here. A project that we did in one of the summers, and now we're getting rid of the wood waste on this perfect winter day. Yeah, this old fir, this is Douglas fir. It burns super hot, super hot, and feels really good standing here right now. Actually, what is it? Minus 12 Celsius. So, what is that Fahrenheit? Does anyone know? 30? No. 0. No. Minus 28. What is it Fahrenheit? Minus 12 Celsius. Anyways, let me know in the comments here. I'm curious. Yeah, I don't know. I've been looking into ways to earn money off of disposing this wood waste of an old building. Can I make a snowman? I could actually. Yeah, I could, because this snow right here, if you can see, it's being melted by the fire. And it's actually, yeah, I could. Yeah, for sure I could, but I'm not going to. Already got my gloves. All right, we're gonna go on the other side of this here fire. Walk on the fire. Crazy. But anyways, like I was saying, I'm looking at ways of trying to earn money off of this wood waste, other than firewood. I'm not into firewood. I'm into saving old wood and finding new homes for it. But this here, like, we're still earning money off of this. Like, the landowner is, paying to get this done. Except I'm the landowner, so generally, the landowner would be paying me to do this, or doing it themselves, right? So this is my own land, so I'm doing it myself. we got the right wind. It's one of the things that is fortunate. Then it's, you know, a little bit snowy out there, which is kind of nice. It keeps everything low key, right? Don't have people driving by checking things out. No one even knows this is happening. And like the black smoke, like this stuff, it burns so hot. You know, like, yeah, of course there's gonna be some smoke, but mainly because there's, you know, there's tin in there and other things that are probably not great to burn, but what else are you gonna do? Like, you can't save it all. Can you make a snowman? Hey, do you smell that? I almost smelled cedar there. Crazy. Well, that's the thing too, like if you get some of this old dried out Douglas fir, you might mistaken it for cedar. I mean, the lightness of it, and you really have to open it up to know if it is or isn't. Generally for us, we got a lot of spruce out here. There could be spruce mixed in here too, but we got a lot of spruce, a lot of Douglas fir, a lot of cedar. Anything else, like your oak, we get some of that, but it's pretty rare. Pretty rare out here in the corner that I'm living. All right, see you later, Vortex. Thanks for hanging out. This is crazy. I watched lives before, right? I've been trying to watch some lives, trying to figure out what people are doing, and I can't make heads or tails of what they're doing. They're like sitting in their basement, and they're just like staring at the screen, or you got these people from other countries, and they're just doing their own thing, just everyday life, and they're just letting her buck. And then you get like just a dark room. It makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. I don't know what these lives are all about. My purpose for doing this live is to give you the behind the scenes of our next YouTube video. Well, maybe not next, but I mean it's in the works, that's for sure. We got most of it filmed now, so I just have to go and do some editing, drink coffee while I do that, and make a video for you guys. Is there anyone on here that has their own YouTube channel? Hey, let me know. Let me know in the comments here if you do. I'm kind of curious. I don't know, anyone that wants to bring awareness to what they're doing, YouTube's pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, I should have brought hot dogs. I thought about it, but I never brought them. You see all that tin melted up, eh? It's all aluminum tin. Well, some of there could be real gauge, like heavy gauge tin there too. It's hard to say. We had kind of a mix. Vortex, you're back. Oh, right on. What else was out there in live land? Yeah. Who else we got out there? Say hi if you want. I'll say hi back. Yeah, so I don't know. Eventually, once this starts to burn down, I'll grab some of the pieces that are on the outside, chuck her in the middle. And this is good. Like, this is real good. We'll have probably 2 more fires out here over the winter, and this project will be done. It'll be just a matter of grabbing scrap metal after and taking this air or grain cleaner apart. Yes, I should probably show you guys some other stuff there. Be interested? Antique, old antique-y stuff. I think there's some old scales. I have one scale here where the grain carts, now you think of like the grain elevators nowadays where like semis are rolling up, right? Now you got to think back like 1913. This is well before the semi. So there was like horses pulling wooden boxes on wheels, right? And they'd come and they'd lift up the whole carriage to drop her down. Now what they can do here in an hour at some of those big terminals is what maybe could be done here in like 2-3 days as far as grain handling goes. Isn't that crazy? And this is only like 100 years ago, right? 110, 120 years ago, something like that. 107 years ago, right? How's my math? Something like that. Yeah. It's a thing of the past. But we do have some really nice scale arms, like they're super vintage, like they're heavy. There's something that should probably go in like a restaurant, right? Like right on a restaurant wall. That would be really nice. Something like a steakhouse or something. Maybe just give me like, if there's anyone that owns a steakhouse out there, give me unlimited steaks and I'm there. I'll donate whatever you need. I'll fix out all your walls. Antique stuff. No fires though. No fires. Hey, who else we got out there? Got myself a coffee. It's the only thing I brought. But I didn't think I'd be here too long. This thing here, I don't know, at the start, like, I guess if you see like where the top of the flame is up there, that's probably how high the pile was to begin with, and she's really creeped down there now. So, hey, you guys have like hung out with me for like 20 minutes. Thanks, appreciate it. Oh man. So what else? What else do people do on lives? Why are you guys watching lives? Let me know. Let me know. I'm curious. I was talking about that before for the new people that jumped on here. Like, I was scrolling through them the other night and it's just the most bizarre things. Like, they made no sense to me. And then I'd go and check on their channel and I'd be like, okay, this person here just does straight up lives from their basement. And I don't know, I get it. The gaming, I get it. But yeah, people connect, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a live in my basement too. I guess I'd have to have a basement first. I don't have one. I just have a crawl space. We could do it down there. I don't care. Crawl around. Yeah, so it's pretty nice living out on the prairies. No one really bothers you too much, which is nice. I couldn't imagine doing something like this, you know, like a populated area. Oh my God, you just never get away with this. But I mean, it's not like we're doing anything wrong neither. I mean, like, this is completely fine. Like, I'm well within my rights to do what I'm doing. At the same time, like, closer to the city, there's just so many more people that have so many more opinions and there's so many more rules. So that's where stuff like this would probably have to be hauled away to the dump, I guess, most likely, and be disposed of like that. Pretty cool. She's burning down nice. I don't know. It's like, you know, when you're out there, say in your backyard and you're having a fire and that fire gets a little hot and everyone just moves back a little bit. That's exactly what it feels like right now. Exactly. In fact, I am moving a little bit further away. But she burns down good. Like, hey, look at this. It's going. A lot of this wood here was it had been just weathered so bad and petrified that there was just nothing that could be done with it. It's just the stuff that didn't make the cut. It's too bad too, like all that tin that's in there. I mean, it's all like valued like by the piece. We sold so many pieces of tin. Well, you can see them right there, right there, that piece there. Yeah, we sold them by the piece. I don't know. There are some people that they just wanted to help us out, and they were buying tin. They didn't even know why they were buying it. They were just buying it just to support us. So I totally appreciate that too. It means you're doing something good for a good cause, right? You know, like I was saying before, that building there, like that's the other portion of it. That's the very, very core, and it's gonna end up like this here too. Not today, just a little bit at a time. All right. Right. So anyway, so what this was supposed to be like, this was supposed to be just the behind the scenes of our upcoming video, which, hey, I don't know, I guess we touched on some of it here right at the very start. But yeah, it has to do with fire and getting rid of wood waste responsibly. For now, this is what we're doing. Right on. What do you got there? What does that sound like? Can you hear it crackling and popping? Yeah, let me know. Anyone that's on here there, like, can you hear that? How does that fire sound? Okay. Okay, I see. No one wants to tell me. That's fine. I'll tell you what it sounds like. It's popping and crackling, and that's something about this old wood. It does that really, really well. Like, let's say you're having a fire in your backyard and you're burning your standard logs, whatever you have, you know, traditional type firewood, what you consider firewood. And then you throw in a little bit of this, maybe some cedar shakes, tuck them in there, throw them in. The fire just comes to life. Yeah, it's really cool. Actually, we did an elevator. We were part of the tearing down of a grain elevator a little while ago in Saskatchewan. And the wood that it came from, like, I think it was built in 1978. We know that because when we were taking apart the sections of wall, we found 2 places, 1978, the date. So leading to that, and also there were local people around that had helped build it at the time when it was being built. So yeah, that's when it was built. So it's not that old, but a lot of it was spruce. And when we were actually lighting it on fire, like around our own fire pit, you can smell almost popcorn. It's crazy. I know it's not just me. Like, it literally smelled like popcorn. Because the oils, you know, once they burn, the oils, I guess that's what the smell was. Yeah, pretty cool. Popcorn wood. All right. I think I'm going to shut her down here. I got to go sit in the truck here for a minute. Hey, you guys stay awesome. Hey, go check out my channel. If you're into sourcing, salvaging, reclaiming, or antique wood, hit me up. Okay, see you guys.